I be on that kryptonite, straight up on that kryptonite. Who am I? Motherfucker. I be on that. I be on that.
Jungkook knew that you would be confused, so he called the person who knows everything about your personality, none other than your real mom, who thought was dead for a long time. 1 month after you and Jungkook got married, there was a car that was always watching your house from afar. Jungkook thought it was an enemy, so he tried to catch that person, but he was surprised because it was an old woman who he thought was incapable of hurting people. Jungkook is from the Mafia, so it's normal for him not to trust someone easily. So he became violent with that old lady. Later on, he found out that she is your real mother. She showed her a lot of photos of you when you were little before you were kidnapped. All Jungkook knew was you were adopted and taken abroad. He doesn't know what really happened. The old lady doesn't want your life to be messed up. She just wants to see you even from afar. The one you consider your real father went to your real mother and told her where you are. But he scared her not to show in front of you, and if she won't follow, he will kill you. Even your mom doesn't know that it will be used against Jungkook. Your mom begged Jungkook not to talk about her because you might get confused. Jungkook knew that the old woman is not his enemy, so he just let her go. But the moment he found out that you were the traitor and the daughter of his enemy, he called her, and that's when Jungkook knew everything about you. Just a few months after you were born, your father you thought kidnapped you. He was your mom's ex-boyfriend. He got angry after your mom married your real dad. Your fake dad knows you love him, so he faked his death. All you knew, the one who killed him was Jungkook. He knew you would make him a pay of killing him. He did that since he really wants Jungkook died, since they were enemy for a long time. What do you mean? My mom is still alive? Your husband held your hand and pulled you out of the room. After that, he took you to the living room. The first thing you noticed was the old woman sitting on the couch. She just staring at you as if she knew you. You suddenly felt unexplainable feelings, and your heart was racing non-stop when you saw her face up close. You can't be wrong with that face of your mom. Since you were little, you always talk to her picture every time you miss her. Mom? She smiled at you and held your face while her tears slowly fell. Finally, I held you again. I thought this would never happen. She caught and hugged you. At that time, you couldn't stop yourself as you cried and hugged your mom that you longed. I thought you were dead. You have something to know. Even though you're confused, you quietly listen to your mom. You gradually weakened as your mom told you the truth. The person you considered your father and the reason why you were able to hurt the person you love turned out to be a bad person. You felt even more pain when you found out that you could not be with your real father because he is already dead. You just recoiled and fell to the floor in shock at what you discovered. Jungkook approached and hugs you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made a big mistake. You cried loudly that heard in the whole house. You were burst in tears while punching your chest with anger at yourself. Because of what you found out, you start blaming yourself. You yourself made a way to ruin your relationship with Jungkook. It took a long time before you calmed down. At that time, your mom was leaving. She was afraid that your fake dad would find out that she obeyed what he wanted to happen by not showing in front of you. Mom, I'll come with you. Jungkook held your wrist and say, "What do you mean?" "I don't have the courage to face you anymore after what I have done to you. Don't forgive me, Jungkook." "Don't worry, I won't forgive you just like that. If you want to reduce your guilt towards me, stay here so you can face the consequences of your sins. Aside from that, how will you pay for what you did if you leave her?" "You can come with me. I can protect you. If you come with me, that evil will know that you already know everything. He might hurt you." "But how about you, Mom?" "Don't worry. He won't hurt me." It's late at night and you're still awake, quietly sitting on the sofa in your shared room until Jungkook came in. "Did you see her safely?" "I already ordered my people to watch your mom secretly." "What are you planning to do to me?" "Right now, my people are looking for George. I'll be honest with you. When I catch him, I will surely kill him. After that, I'll think about what to do with you. For now, I just consider you as my enemy." You just look down, trying to hide your tears. Even though it hurts, you need to accept his punishment. "It's late. Let's go to bed." He went to the bathroom to freshen up. After a couple of minutes, he came out and saw you laying on the sofa. "What are you doing?" he asked. You open your eyes and reply, "I sleep here in the sofa." "Where did you see enemies sleeping next to each other?" When Jungkook woke up, he wasn't at the sofa anymore. He got up from bed and went down. "Sir, Mom went and make breakfast for you," the butler said. "Where is she?" The maid replied that you were in the painting room, so Jungkook went to see you. He saw you doing painting, but you are obviously not yourself, and the work you are doing indicates that your heart is full of anger and hatred. That's it. You flinch after hearing your husband's voice behind you. "I have no appetite. And where can you find enemies eat together?" "If you want to reduce your guilt towards me, eat with me." He took the paintbrush you were holding and pulled you to the kitchen as he helped you wash your hands. After that, he made you sit next to him. "Let's eat. However, you don't move." "I have no appetite," you replied. "Fine," he said and took the spoon, scooped your favorite breakfast and about to feed you. "Ah, eat this." "Why do you feed me? I'm your enemy, right?" "Stop saying that!" For the first time, your husband yelled at you. "Eat a lot, so that you have the strength to face my punishment on you. Understand?" 3 days later, Jungkook continued to treat you coldly, but you can't deny that he still cares for you, so you don't know what his plans is for you anymore. You heard one car after another that came, and there were lots of voices outside. You have a doubt that they have caught what you thought was your father. You went out the door of your painting room, and saw Jungkook come out of his office rush to the basement with his gun. George, George, George. I've never thought we would meet again. How dare you to use me against my wife? Jungkook drew his gun and aimed it at George. When you suddenly came in and blocked George so that Jungkook couldn't shoot him. Why and what are you doing? Please, let me talk to him. Appa, why did you do that to me? Why did you deceive me? He just laughed instead. So, you already know the truth. Did you even once consider me as your real daughter? YN, how can I consider you as my daughter if you are the daughter of the man who stole your mom from me? You know what? Every time I see you, you reminds me of your dad. I hate him even more because even I already killed him, your mom doesn't want to come back to me. You're just my hostage, girl. The painful truth hit you. Hostage. So I'm just your hostage. Your aura changed suddenly. You stare at your dad were full of anger. Jungkook, do what you want to do with him. You said and about to leave, but your dad suddenly pulled you and pointed a sharp object at your neck. No one noticed that he already freed himself from being tied on the chair. Let me go, Jungkook, if you don't want your wife die in front of you. Don't hurt her. I said don't hurt her. Your husband started freaking out, but he couldn't do anything since he was afraid of your life. Until a gunshot was heard throughout the basement. George fell down slowly. He was bleeding and there was a gunshot in his waist. Jungkook can't believe when he saw the gun you were holding. You turned around poker face to face the person you made your life miserable. How dare you to ruin my family? A gunshot hit his chest again. How dare you to kidnap me? You took me away from my real parents. Another gunshot that hit his leg. Because of you, I can no longer be with and feel the care of a real father. You shoot him again. You killed my dad? Then I will kill you. You came closer and put the tip of the gun on his mouth. You closed your eyes and fired it. You just blow up his head. And that's for using me against Jungkook and threatening my mom. Jungkook immediately took the gun from your hand and secured you in his embrace. He didn't even see you with fear and guilt in your eyes. The fact is you're still holding your anger and didn't feel any guilt for killing your fake dad. Jungkook picked you up and took you to the bathroom. You just stood there as if you weren't yourself. He turned on the shower to remove the blood that splattered on your body. After that, he made you wear the bathrobe. He carried you outside and made you sit on the bed and dried your hair while you still didn't speak. Jungkook were about to stand up when you finally speak. George is already dead. So are you going to kill me now? As you look straight in your husband's eyes. If I kill you, you won't experience my revenge on you. I have many plans on how to torture you. So no, stay by my side until you die. Earlier you didn't feel anything, but now, Jungkook words make you weak. Rest for now. I know you're also shocked by what you did. You just nodded and stood up, but Jungkook pushed you to the bed and overboard on top of you. You turned around poker face to face the person you made your life miserable. How dare you to ruin my family? You killed my dad. Then I will kill you. You came closer and put the tip of the gun on his mouth. You closed your eyes and fired it. You just blow up his head. And that's for using me against Jungkook and threatening my mom. Jungkook immediately took the gun from your hand and secured you in his embrace. Do you want to take a vacation to forget what happened? Why do you treat your enemy to a vacation? He laughed and gave you a peek. I promised to punish you, right? The punishment I thought was that we would have many children and live happily. I will punish you by showing my love for you. I will stick on your side in bad times and good times. So, do you think you can endure my punishment? He just burst in tears and hugged him. I thought you will really hate me. I thought I'm going to lose you. I'm sorry. Eventually, it's hard for me to accept that my beloved woman betrayed me. But I also realize that you're just a victim. From what I know about you, I rather choose to stay by your side than hating you. I'm not blind. I can see and feel that the love you show me is real. I'm just pretending to be angry. I just want to see your reaction. Unfortunately, I can't stand seeing you hurting. I'm really sorry. Stop saying sorry. Let's forget that dark past. Instead, just tell me you love me. I love you, and I can't live without you. I love you more. But you told me you consider me as your enemy. Exactly. You are my enemy. And dead, right? He smirked and kissed you aggressively. Oh, you know what will happen next. Let's party, yeah! To start a new beginning and to forget what happened, you move to a new mansion together with your mom. The end. Thank you for watching Koobies. See you in my other FF. Thank you.